Please stay standing for the playing of our national anthem.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'd like to welcome all parents, families, friends, administration, board members, teachers and staff, and of course students today. It was only a few short years ago that we all entered Vermilion High School as freshmen and had yet to begin planning the start of our adult lives. But here we all are today, completed and eager to begin our next step. Thomas Edison once stated, many of life's failures are people who did not realize how close they were to success when they gave up. Seeing all the students I'll be graduating with today and their accomplishments, I've realized that you are all the epitome of perseverance and future success. However, I believe that we can all agree that most of us would be lost if it were not for the patient guiding of our teachers. It is said that educators affect eternity. They can never tell where their influence stops. I know for certain that many of us will carry our teachers' influences throughout life as we pursue our goals. Once again, thank you to our teachers, staff, parents, and all of those who helped along the way. Congratulations, class of 2013.
Good afternoon. I'd like to welcome the administration, board members, faculty, friends, family, and of course the Vermilion High School Band to Vermilion High School today for today's graduating ceremony. My name is Savannah Kuntz, and I've been fortunate enough to serve as class president for the past 4 years. Growing up here in Vermilion, it's no surprise that many times in our lives we've been influenced by the water. Our lives are actually filled with sailing metaphors. How many times have you heard the terms, learn the rope, take the helm, even keel, or smooth sailing? Sailing is a way to get where you need to go while enjoying the journey. But isn't that what life is supposed to be like after all? I'm not going to give the cliche graduation speech that it's time for us to hoist our sails, cast off our dock lines, and embark on the journey of life. Because quite frankly, that's not exactly what happens. You can't just sail away. I think about a story that was told to me by a wise sailor called First You Have to Row a Little Boat. The title is applicable to us all because we are, in fact, sailors, Vermilion sailors. And even if you've never stepped foot on a boat, I found that this story has more meaning when it's applied to all aspects of your life. But what exactly does it take to row a little boat? Let's break it down. So it requires the strength and the ability of what to do, along with the knowledge of what to do. As we're soon to discover, the resulting lessons go far beyond the nautical meanings. Finding our way requires not just the skills of sailing, but the precise assistance of a navigational mentor. Throughout grade school and our last 13 years here together, we've been directed by our captains. I mean our teachers, our family, and our friends, but also by our shipmates, classmates, because they've all influenced us and taught us how to work together, put our differences aside, and to have fun along the way. They have provided us with the knowledge, education, instruction, and strength to row our little boats. Without a doubt, navigating the wind and the water exposes our limitations. It gives us an understanding that in life there are things that we can control and things that we can't. Day-to-day life is much like the wind and the water because it's constantly changing, sometimes happy, sometimes sad, and sometimes angry. But we cannot direct the wind. We can adjust our sails. Congratulations to the class of 2013 and to all those who helped us to get where we are today. Together, we have all learned how to row our little boats. Thank you.
There we go. I think that's good.
Okay.
At the top. Here.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind. Hang it on a shelf of good health and good time. Tattoos and memories and asking on trial. Through what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you have the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you have the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you have the time of your life.
Hello, class of 2013. Cap and gown on, bittersweet feeling in the air, and our final time together as we celebrate this moment. I couldn't have picked a better place to grow up. Standing among a phenomenal group of people in a small town on a great lake and with family and friends all around. It feels like just yesterday my mom was doing my hair for kindergarten and I was nervous to get on bus number 23. School plays and recess made our South Street days ones to remember, and then on a VIS we went. School supply shopping for everything in the store, and lining up to see who was in our class. Gym classes and cliques of friends, rec sports, spirit week, and specials made life seem so carefree. There we were, 5th graders and kings in the school. Greenfield Village and the famous quote, "They won't put up with that in the middle school." But on we went, prepared or not, to be the little ones in the school again. And with that came the rough stages, and we all can remember ours. Whether it was braces, glasses, broken bones, well, for me it was all three. The just plain awkwardness we all tried to get by. 7th and 8th grade sports were the first time to wear a sailor's uniform with pride. And scoring for the first time, or winning that first game, even though we didn't win a lot, felt like the best feeling in the world. Trip Ohio and Washington, D.C. were some of the best memories, even with the chaperones putting the tape on the doors. And then it felt like 8th grade graduation came too fast. I remember being sad to leave the middle school, feeling like that chapter in our lives was over, and 2013 seemed so far away. I was told, "Oh, the best times are yet to come in high school. Don't worry, this isn't the end." And although that was in 8th grade, the same can be said today. Freshman year was the next step on our journey, and it came with changes and excitement. Football games, homecoming, high school clubs and teams, the track team making it to state sophomore year and years to follow, a sold-out musical, and an undefeated academic challenge team. Junior year, Mrs. Riddle couldn't even stay away from us. she had to join us at the high school. Then, by our senior year, Mrs. Obama took the salt shakers and the cookies out of our cafeteria. Good thing she didn't forget about the Bosco sticks, though. But the basketball team did make it the furthest since 1995, and we hosted an awesome film festival. Each year seemed to go by faster and faster, and it seemed a relief when finally we were seniors, only to realize that this year would fly by. Everything seemed like it was a last. Each senior night in sports brought more emotion and tears. Successes in the arts were our last experiences, and sending lanterns into the sky at prom to dawn seemed to top it all off. So here we are, guys. We made it. We finished. And in a couple of hours, we'll pass the honor on and be graduates of Vermilion High School. But first, let's all look around the room today and remember how truly lucky we are. Growing up in this school system and in this beautiful town has prepared us for the future in more ways than we know. Yes, we've had our struggles and challenges along the way, but adversity defines us, and we learn to move forward. The multiple changes in administration, the reorganization of grade levels, and the new ways of the laptops all seemed like drastic changes in our lives. Those were changes for our class, but in perspective, with the changes in our community and our country, they were very minor. In our lifetime, we've experienced multiple tragedies. A cowardly attack on our country on September 11th when we were only in first grade. The tsunami in fourth grade, followed by Hurricane Katrina in fifth. Then, impacting us all, was the recession of 2007, and more recently, the terrible Sandy Hook Elementary shooting, the Boston Marathon bombing, and the tornado in Oklahoma. In all of these hard times faced, our communities and country pulled together and became unified as one. And even with minor events in our school, our class has shown the will to move through adversity. Now, before we move on to our next challenge and into the real world, I want us all to stop for a minute, take a step back, and look at the big picture. A tragedy has hit two of the members of our family, our class, Ridge and Sandy, and very quickly, it puts it all into perspective, into check, and allows us really to think. So, as we learn new things in college and take steps towards finding our path in life, let's remember what truly matters, and that's our family and friends. It's the people in this room that will be there for you forever, the ones you look for when you first walked into those doors today, and the ones you will look for through it all. We're so used to looking down at texts and tweets, but now it's time to look side to side, stop what we're doing, and realize the people in this room are what hold us together. A text can make you laugh, I know, especially when you're trying to explain to me your grandparents. No offense, grandparents. And a tweet can make you laugh and gives you all the breaking news and gains you followers, but don't try to explain what a hashtag means to your parents. But when the going gets tough, you get homesick for the first time, you lose your first job, you get sent to war, you get your heart broken. It's not a text or a tweet that's going to solve your problem. It's the people in this room, your friends and your family, the ones that have been your glue for the first 18 years of your life, that are going to get you through it. So with that said, keep the glue strong. It has to last you the rest of your life. Remember this day with your friends and family, not through Instagram or Twitter, but with a mental picture in your own mind of what this day truly means. Oh, wait a second. I have a text. Hold on. Closest to the door. Oh, they're a little late, guys. Shout out to the fam. Grandma's in the house. Don't get me wrong. Social media is great. Texting is the best invention since sliced bread. But I leave you with this. What we won't have after today is all of our greatest friends and loving families, all face to face in one place, sharing a memory that wasn't built through technology, but was built through friendship and love. So today, take the time to give hugs, to say thank you, to say I love you, face to face, because remember, after today, we'll just be a text away. Thank you.
It started out as a feeling, which then grew into a hope, which then turned into a quiet thought, which then turned into a quiet word. And then that word grew louder and louder until it was a battle cry. I'll come back when you call me. No need to say goodbye. Just because everything's changing doesn't mean it's never been this way before. All you can do is try to know who your friends are as you head out into the world. Pick a star on the dark horizon and follow the light. You'll come back when it's over. No need to say goodbye. You'll come back when it's over. No need to say goodbye. Now we're back to the beginning. It's just a feeling and no one knows yet. But just because they can't feel it too doesn't mean that you have to forget. Let your memories grow stronger and stronger till they're before your eyes. You'll come back when they call you. No need to say goodbye. You'll come back when they call you. No need to say goodbye.
I hate to have everyone leave. They're so talented. Board members, Superintendent Pempin, staff, administration, graduating seniors, families, and friends. Good afternoon, and thank you for attending today's ceremony. At this time, I would like to thank all the teachers and staff members from our schools from kindergarten to 12th grade who are in attendance today. Please stand and be recognized as your impact has really made the seniors where they are today. Please stand. Thank you. I'd also like to recognize our EHOVE representative, Mr. Chris Frank, who's here in attendance as well. Today is a big day for all of you. Today you cast off your dock lines and set your sails for the toughest journey yet, the journey of your life. Of course, every ship needs a captain, the role you have worked your entire life thus far to earn. You are your ship's leader, the rule maker, the navigator. Where will you go? How will you get there? What is your ultimate destination? As captain, it's up to you. You are your own commander. The captain has no one to tell you which route to take or how to survive the storm. These difficult decisions are now yours to make, and you won't always make the right ones. As captain, it's up to you to steer your ship back on course to reach your goals. Any wise captain never leaves harbor without a dependable crew, those people who are going to make sure that the wind stays in your sails. They are on board to help you reach your destination. This journey is a long one, so you must surround yourself with a crew that is supportive, loving, and contributes positively to your ambitions. They are your family, your best friends, and your confidants. Without them, it's awfully difficult to reach your destination. You are now in charge of you. In this world, there's only one you. There's no one else that can do the things that you can do. No one else has your spirit, your ideas, your heart. You must embrace those qualities that make you unique and strive to be the best that you can be. This sometimes means making sacrifices and doing things you don't want to do. You will often have an overwhelming desire to give up when life proves to be too great a challenge. Keep going, for it is all a means to an end. Contribute. Inspire people with your talents. Practice. Make changes. If you think you're working hard, work harder. Listen to the world around you. Never stop trying, even after you succeed, for there's always something more. It's your responsibility to share your gifts with the world and allow your journey to brighten the lives of others. As you move to adulthood, you're now on your own. It's your obligation to experience, to learn, and share with the world your passion, your spirit, and everything that makes you, you. Go make a difference in the world because, after all, you are the captain. So today, take the wheel and journey on. I congratulate all of you. And now I have a special presentation for a person who has dedicated his work to Vermilion High School since 1981. He is often seen laughing and joking with our students and makes no secret of the fact that they are his priority. After 32 years, Dennis Perkins, our head custodian, is retiring and will now have more time to fish and camp with his family. I heard him say recently, "I'm going to finally graduate and get my VHS diploma," and that's exactly what we're going to do today. I would like to present Dennis Perkins with his very own Vermilion High School honorary diploma. He can't. And now, Mr. Paul Swinson.
Fourscore and 7 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this... Oh, wait. I think that may be the wrong speech. I still don't know how I'm standing here as our class's valedictorian. I was definitely motivated, though. My brother, Kevin, was number 4 in the class of 2007, so I knew I had to beat him. And as a tribute to my grandmother, Carol Harrison, who was VHS valedictorian exactly 60 years ago in the class of 1953. 4 very short years ago, all of us were getting ready for this crazy thing people call high school. We started with our marching band kickoff, football camp, summer reading, or the lucky few that actually got to do nothing and enjoy their summer vacation. But here we are today, done. It seems a little crazy, doesn't it? I remember not long ago being a freshman and walking through the halls, trying to avoid eye contact with the upperclassmen and thinking, geez, why are all these upperclassmen so tall? And now I stand here today, 6 feet tall, wondering why all the underclassmen are so short. But back in my shorter days, I used to dream about this moment. I didn't think it would really come. It was just some distant event that felt so far away, so out of reach. But here it is today, high school graduation. They say time flies, and boy does it. Think about everything we've been through as a class together. Most of us have been with each other for the past 13 years. This will be my 3rd graduation, preschool, 8th grade, and now high school, with Lindsay Dalzell and Ellen Rossi. It seems like just yesterday we were in preschool, and now we're all grown up. I remember jamming to Britney Spears with them in Mrs. Payton's class. Everyone in this class of 2013 has been together for so long, and now it's time to part. We've shared everything together, from our class's first day of school as the puny freshmen, to our first football game as high schoolers, to our first homecoming, which seemed like the coolest thing, to our first basketball games, first show choir competitions, soccer games, academic challenge matches, first speech and debate tournaments, baseball games, track meets, tennis matches, and everything else you can think of. It seems so incredible and so amazing that we could be involved in it all, and some of us truly were involved in it all. But then time went on and we repeated each thing year after year. Some of us dropped a couple of the activities and a few picked some up. But each new year there seemed to be a little less excitement about it all. We started to skip some of the events and say to ourselves, ugh, not homecoming again. A few of us, okay, probably all of us at one point said, get me out of here, or when is college? We started wishing time would fly by. Well, here we are today at our own high school graduation, and let me tell you, time has really flown by. We've now experienced our last day of high school as the huge seniors, our last high school football game, our last homecoming, which still seemed like the coolest thing to me, our last basketball game, final show choir competition, soccer senior night, last academic challenge match, final speech and debate tournament, last baseball game, track meet, tennis match, our own senior prom, and anything else we can add a last to. I know at some of these we've said, thank God this is over, but did we really want time to fly by that quickly? Did we try to rush through everything just to make it to today? I think sometimes we take for granted how amazing we had it here at Vermilion High School. All of the opportunities and choices that were set up for us by our wonderful teachers, administration, staff, and parents. Time does fly by insanely fast, but I think we all need to take a moment and step back to realize what we have going for us right at this very moment. I mean, we're about to get our high school diplomas. How awesome is that? So today and for the rest of our lives, let us not wish time away, but instead enjoy what we have going for us at this very moment. Never again will we have the same exact day or the same exact opportunities. This is probably the last day all of us will be in the same room together. But even though we won't be going to high school events together or even be going to the same school anymore, we will always share one thing, the memories. No matter how fast time flew by for each one of us, we will always have the memories to remind us of the time we spent together. Neither Lindsay nor Ellen nor myself will be going to the same college, but I know we will remain friends and cherish the moments we had together. Let this day turn into a good memory and make the most of your life. So let's try this again. 77 years from now, what legacy will we have left on this world? What memories of us will we leave on the future generations to come? I sure hope they're good ones. As some of you might remember, in 8th grade, I read a few words of wisdom over the loudspeaker each morning. Well, when I was cleaning my room for the first time since 8th grade, and yes, it's true, you can ask my mother, I found the words of wisdom, and I'd like to share one final thought with you all. Good morning, Vermilion High School. This is Paul Schwensen with a few words of wisdom. Have you ever heard the story of the man with no shoes? He was feeling very sorry for himself, walking through the streets, full of self-pity and anger. Life was so unfair. Why didn't he have shoes like the others? The man with no shoes came upon a man who was sitting on a blanket, playing a flute. The music was so beautiful that it lifted the spirits of the man with no shoes, and he began to dance. "Come dance with me," he said to the man sitting on the blanket. The man replied, "I can't, brother. I have no feet." That brings me to an old Irish proverb. Be happy with what you have, and you will have plenty to be happy about. With something to think about, this is Paul Schwensen. Make it a great day or not, the choice is yours. Almost done. VHS class of 2013. The choice really is ours. The future is in our hands. And be happy with what you have and enjoy your life in the moment you're living it. Don't wish it away. I hope for you all the most success and happiness in life. Thank you.
It is now time for the presentation of the class of 2013 for their diplomas. The names of the student will be read by Vermilion Elementary School Principal Bonnie Meyer and Vermilion High School Assistant Principal Joe Tellier. Members of the Vermilion Board of Education and Superintendent Pempin, as high school principal, I certify that all students receiving their diploma today have met the graduation requirements set by the State of Ohio and the Vermilion Local Board of Education. I present these candidates from Vermilion High School, class of 2013 graduation. Except, I forgot to list our top 10. I skipped a page, sorry. It is my honor to recognize the following seniors who will be entering the military service. Please stand as I call your name. United States Marine Corps, Mitch Stanislawski. United States Coast Guard, Nick Smurs. United States Navy, Sandy Hoff, Dustin Kuhn, Tyler Hollers. In addition, 2 seniors have received appointments to the following: United States Merchant Marine Academy, Connor Sexton. United States Coast Guard Academy, Savannah Kuntz. And if you all, the people I just announced, if you'd stand again, please. Thank you for your service to our country. Thank you. It is also my pleasure to present the 10 students who are in the highest grade point average based on the last 8 semesters of coursework at Vermilion High School. Please stand to be recognized and remain standing. Nicholas Andrew Basisson, Hannah Leah Siebel, Chaz Henry Alexander Hansen, Aubrey Rose LaForce, Rama Janae Nickel, Kyle Everett Powers, Andrew James Preet, David Paul Edward Swenson, Connor Armstrong Sexton, Nicholas Michael Vanderhoof. The top 10. Thank you. And finally, I would like to invite the following special honorees to join me on stage. Mr. Pempin will present medals for our salutatorian of the class of 2013, Aubrey Rose LaForce. Stay up here. And the valedictorian of the class of 2013, David Paul Edward Swenson. Congratulations. And now we will present the diplomas.
Alex Dylan Abuhana. Edward Wayne Adkins. John Edward Alberts. Justin Thomas Alberson. Jennifer Rhonda Allen. Laura Elizabeth Allen. Nibi Hussein Altamini. Nathaniel Henry Annable. Brett Allen Arthur. John Michael Austin. Nicholas Andrew Basisson. Dakota Scott Bailey. Kenneth Andrew Ball. Jameson Eric Barktel. Jessica Francis Barnett. Anthony Cyril Bartlome. Keegan Scarborough Bartlome. Ryan Patrick Bethard. Nicole Renee Blessing. Zachary Michael Boggs. Brianna Nicole Bosley. Kyle Zane Borso. Jacob Buck Boyette. Danielle Marie Branham. Savannah Rose Brazick. Joshua James Brunsman. Elizabeth Denise Buchanan. Nathaniel James Buchanan. Brittany Ann Kirsten Buzan. Andrew Gary Byington. Nicholas L. Cacciatore. Amanda Nicole Calvert. Brandon Lee Michael Calvert. Samantha K. Louise Carter. Hillary Ann Cashel. Hannah Lee Siebel. Cody Michael Chitwood. Alexis Nicole Clemens. Allison Christine Clouston. Nicole Marie Cobb. Courtney Leanne Cofield. Bradley Christian Cole. Kevin Austin Cole. Zachary Alexander Collins. Katie Judith Conley. Taylor Lynn Conness. Charles Wesley Coverdale. Sean Patrick Crandall. Samuel James Daly. Lindsay Sharon Dawzell. Anthony Joseph Dancer. Devin Marie Davis. Ashley Jordan Denny. Caitlin Julianne Dickey. Brittany Leanne Dixon. Andrea Therese Dillon. Nicholas Edward DeLugas. Shane Kenneth Dodson. Kelly Lee Duncan. Frank James Estep. Jennifer Nicole Feathers. Andrew Martin Fetzik. Matthew Ralph Fisher. Louise Ann Fogarty. Taylor Morgan Fortner. Jeremy David Garcia. Maverick James Gentry. Jonathan Francis Gibbons. David Gabriel Gonzalez. Sierra Irene Good. Bethany Ivania Granum. Jordan Paul Joseph Greenacre. Scott Thomas Goulis. Jacob Riley Haybeck. Alexandria Paige Hahn. Jesse Jade Hall. Skylar Michelle Hall. Chaz Henry Alexander Hansen. Andrew Michael Harkula. Adam Ray Harness. Miranda Marie Hassenstab. Amanda Lynn Helbig. Charles David Hervey. Tyler Aaron Hollers. Kylene Marie Hoffman. Sandra Ellen Hoff. Corey Clayton Hotzauer. Leah Devanis Hoyman. Corey James Huffstetler Storm. Jamie Marie Hughes. Fabian Miguel Ibarra. Gage Gerald James. Marissa Paige Johansson. Dakota Michael Johnson. Foster William Johnson. Jordan Gabrielle Jones. Brooke Ashley Castle. Austin Reed Casimir. Joshua Ryan Keller. Melanie Amy Kiska. Jack Arthur Knight. Ashley Taylor Konopka. Garrett Anthony Kasopoulos. Grace Medetta Kraus.
Dustin Robert Kuhn. Savannah Mackenzie Kuntz. Alexandria Kelsey Kyle. Mia Nicoletta Lochner. Aubrey Rose LaForce. Taylor Nicole Lance. Jessica Elaine Lardy. Kyle Lee Lawson. Jonathan James Lewandowski. Mason Anthony Lewis. Tanner Stephen Lias. Hayden Michael Lowe. Taylor Marie Lutzko. Brittany Glenn McCann. Rachel Elise McCann. Stephanie Geneva McKeel. Kayla Nicole McKinney. Corbin Gabriel Douglas Miller. Ryan Noble Miller. Vanessa Lynn Miller. Travis David Missig. Miranda Nicole Mitchell. Mallory Joy Morris. Christopher James Morrison. Savannah Lee Mowry. Austin Kyle Neely. Bo Richard Nelson. Sean Daniel Newsom. Rayma Janae Nickel. Timothy Murphy Neihart. Levi Christian Norden. William Lee Kenneth O'Brien. Alexis Marie Ortiz. Alora Lynn Parton. Reed Arnold Penna. Mitchell Lewis Peterson. Kyle Everett Powers. Andrew James Preet. Alexander Donald Price. Jordan Christopher Priato. Vincent Michael Ragnoni. Austin Tyler Rhodes. Matthew Thomas Rigsby. Anthony Charles Reaney. Christian Roses Rojas. Ellen Shaw Rossi. Thomas Allen Rowe. Annabelle Rutenberg. Andrea Joe Rutger. David Paul Edward Schwensen. Connor Armstrong Sexton. Jessica Renee Sharp. Stephen Garrett Shaw. Justine Taylor Skettle. Nicholas John Sklarick. Nicholas Anthony Smurs. Justin Stephen Smith. Caitlin Elizabeth Smith. Taylor Lynn Smith. Tiffany Renee Smith. Audrey Renee Stanberry. Andrew Joseph Stanislavski. Mitchell Edward Stanislavski. Cassandra Marie Stout. Emily Susan Stump. Rachel Elizabeth Tershak. Sydney Jacob Thiessen. Isaiah Thomas Traxler. Mackenzie Arden Troiano. Jessica Lynn Tucker. Ashley Rose Urig. Ryan Daniel Van Kuren. Nicholas Michael Vanderhoof. Michael Lewis Verbier. Vance John Ward. Marissa Lene Warrington. Laura Lee Wells. Thorne Charles Weesey. Elizabeth Corinne Williams. Trevor Andrew William Williamson. Chadwick William Withers. Alyssa Renee Woods. Chantal Kayla Woods. Michael Andrew Worthen. Alexander Robert Wright. Mark Gordon Zander. Jenna Nicole Zebik.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct pleasure to present to you the class of 2013. Savannah Mackenzie Kuntz, president of the class of 2013, will now conduct the ceremony of the tassel.
Alrighty, congratulations everybody. We finally did it. Alright, let's do this on the count of three. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Alright, ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
Hello, everybody. I'm now going to lead everybody in the alma mater. If everybody could please stand. Also, if you don't know the words, they're on the side over here. But you guys ready? Okay. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Beside Lake Erie blue, 'neath skies of azure hue, Vermilion high you stand, a symbol of our mighty land. Alma mater, yours will be our hearts eternally. May your spirit never die, your banner ever fly on high. Congratulations, class of 2013.
One more round of applause for our graduating seniors.